Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review for The Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated, episode 17, The Great Jahy Can't Sleep. Episode 17, so we're narrowing down, we're getting close to the finale, which I'm looking forward to seeing. And once again, I say another fantastic episode. Another great episode I really did enjoy. This show has never failed to impress me. It's never failed me anyway. I've been so laughing and just suck at all the whatever is transpiring throughout this whole entire series. I've loved so. But episode 17, another great episode, and it shows more depth on characters as well, and what's gonna happen later in the finale in a bit, especially the ending, especially after the credits, which I'll get to though, but which leaves on that cliffhanger though. But another great episode is just to know more characters. Basically, starting off, it starts with Druji, and her company, and she's been pondering why, looking a little bit sad, while she's working, but even with our limo driver saying, that it's great working with you, working under you, and she's just, working. Druji's just been pondering, about with same thing with Jahy, and so when she gets to the pub. And with Druji, I enjoyed her in this episode. Just especially from the first shock on her face, seeing that the magical girl is working there, and I love the fact that the magical girl is trying to deliberately trying to piss her off. Saying that I work here now. I'm with Jahy all the time. I'm her best friend basically. And Druji says, what I enjoy is that Druji getting mad and showing that she's ready to use her powers to kill her. And I would like to see Druji use all her full powers, So it could show when to do the little demonstration, she could be I forgot my place. Oh yeah, I was like, I don't know why I blinked out for a second. But I would like to see her unleash her full power, see what kind of powerful demon that she was back in the Dark Realm, which you don't see though. But I would like to see she starting to use her dark powers. But and her face expressions throughout the whole time where she's in the pub, watching the magical girl, that was just like priceless. First like she's getting all mad because why is she here? Because then, like I said, magical girl. I can't remember. I still forget her human name, but but saying I'll work here now, and then Jahy seeing this, trying to intervene to stop the fight. Saying we're just short-handed and we need more servers. So she's doing she works with us. So and then Druji is just seeing her the magical girl just trip and fall and spill and stuff, and their staff look at her face like she's a useless human, and then you get the change to the sad moment where she see that she see that Jahy has grown more, being more nicer and kinder. The same that she has changed a whole lot. Seeing that she's not the evil dark second in command that she used to be. Missing doing all the abusive stuff that she did to Druji, and even though Druji's enjoying it though, but she's still seeing that she has changed. And then she starts a little cycle when she starts yapping at the magical girl, saying, "Oh, you know what? This, and go clean this up, do this, don't break it anymore." It does express that even though despite the two of them wanting to go back to the Dark Realm and restoring the Dark Realm, the thing is though, they both have more change, depth, and growth in their characters because they've grown accustomed to this human world so much though that even though they say they want to go back and restore the Dark Realm, that's not gonna happen because they're not the same evil beings that they used to be anymore. They've grown accustomed and nicer and all that stuff to everyone around them. And I think it's going to come to the fact that they're just going to remain here and live in this human world. Despite many times they say they want to get the Mungo crystals and restore the Dark Realm. I think that's where they're just going to want to end up staying in the human world because, like I said, they've changed so much. And when I say character growth, I've seen a whole lot in this. So, and Then she's talking about with to Jahy, even though Jahy just has no idea what she's saying. That even though going back home, but this also kind of feels home as well. Either where you're the same or not, though. Where you're the same Druji or the evil one, whatever. You're still you, basically. And that was a nice moment, though. I really enjoyed that. And then coming with Jahy, saying that she wants a new bed now, or futo as they call it in Japan, futo. That she's been sleeping on that same dirty futo we've seen since, so she wants to get a new bed. I just call it bed. I know it's a futo. I just call it futo though, but I call it bed. And for once, when she buys something, nice and not they say usually when she buys things, usually up all rent, something bad always happens, or not being punished for. She buys a bed and nothing happens of it. It's a nice looking bed and she's very comfortable in it. And the landlady, she's talking to the landlady, and they're going to say something, but then we both fall asleep in the bed because it's so comfortable. And then her boss comes out saying that they're going to shut down the water in the building, so it's going to be a few days. So they said you can come live with us for now. And which originally that they from the start of the series explained that she was originally they wanted her to live with them. But the thing is, how Jahy was being so high-strung about, I don't want to live with humans, I don't want to take orders from humans, I'm the second in command, basically. How she ended up in that teensy apartment. She was originally going to live with them, since she was being on her own, since coming to the human world. But, her being her as she is, originally was, I'm the second in command, I'm the second man of the Dark Realm, I'm not taking orders, no humans, nothing. So that's how she ended up in that small apartment, and with that futo and all that stuff. So, yeah. And then, and say that even though she just started the Dark Realm, she says, I can since I get more of the Manga crystals, my powers are returning, I can just destroy you all easily. And near that moment where her boss saying, yeah, but I trust you that you're not going to. And then she just pauses for a moment that, it's that moment where, yeah, she's, that, that Baha trusts her enough that she's not going to do that anyway, because how much that Jahy has changed throughout the whole series. As much as she said she wants to restore the dark, it's the same thing I said with Druji and all that stuff, that as much as they want to go back to the dark, get the dark with the Dark Lord to restore the Dark Realm, she's not going to do that. She's not going to harm her friends, basically, that she has grown, basically like a sister or a mother figure, both of them. She's not going to do that because, like I said, she's not the same evil person that she used to be. She's not. As much as she said she wants to go do all that stuff, though, what she says over and over again, she's not gonna destroy anybody because she's not the same evil person that she used to be. So that was she was like pause for a moment, say that have I, and then they get to the phone where they're gonna go to sleep, right? And Jahy didn't do anything wrong, and she gets beaten senseless by the boss because the thing is, she's a reckless sleeper, tossing and turning all that much, and she's a reckless sleeper. She couldn't even sleep, and she's like, I'm not gonna live here, And with the narrator saying that don't judge a book by its cover. So, yeah, and then we get to after the credits, which I haven't seen in the past few episodes. We come back to Sawa, where she's doing all these good deeds, help finding a little girl, help find her mom, doing community service like picking up trash, and even helping an old lady across the street. She's doing all these good deeds at the same time, harboring evil thoughts about what's the next way to destroy the great Jahy and being the second command of the Dark Realm, right? And then we get the same. She gets stopped by the same entity that gave the magical girl her powers, where she was by the time when she was drowning, and that spirit, whatever entity, gave her the powers, and do this, you destroy the Mongol crystals and the misfortune, all that stuff. She gave her the powers. Here, that same spirit comes in and gives Sawa the powers, and yet changing her uniform to white, so eradicate misfortune and eradicate the Mongol crystals. And when more the spirit where it approaches her, it kind of looks like the same resemblance to the Dark Lord. You know, kind of almost like the same hairstyle what the Dark Lord has, minus the horns though. But it kind of bears a question. This is a really pretty interesting cliffhanger on this one. I mean, the spirit comes to Sawa, gives her the powers, you know, because saying, "Oh, you do all these good deeds," and at the same time harboring such evil thoughts, though, and gives her the powers, and then saying eradicate the misfortune and the mana crystals. So that's a pretty interesting cliffhanger. I just gotta believe what's gonna happen the the last few episodes, though. So maybe by the next episode that they're gonna, like I said, the next episode is gonna be called was this Sawa Can't Lose, I think. I think this is where she's gonna confront Jahy and all that, and Druju or whoever, so, or the magical girl. I think this is gonna be pretty interesting for the last 3 episodes, because it's gonna be a 20 episode series right now. So, but it's still, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I can't rush it yet. There's gonna be a little room for a second season though, or it's gonna end how it is though. But interesting cliffhanger, seeing that. So that's gonna make me wonder for until the next week. So yeah. So episode 17, Great Jahy Can't Sleep. Another fantastic episode. I enjoyed it. Especially a little more on Druji's character, and especially a little bit more on Jahy's character as well. Then and with Sawa as well. I enjoyed this episode. Another great one, showing more on growth and even more subtlety and heartfelt moments. I just so another good mixture on characters on everything, you know. So I hardly throughout this whole series, I have hardly experienced no problems at all with this whole series. Yeah, a couple teensy nitpicks here and there about certain things that happen in the episode, but that's like basically all moot compared with all the great things I've said about this whole series. I've basically this anime series. I've experienced no problems at all whatsoever with this series. Now, some people may disagree, though. Of course, it's all subjective, though. But to me, I have seen basically a flawless anime series. I haven't seen in a long time. Basically, just wow. It just shows how much I love this anime series. I really love this show. That's why it's definitely one of the favorite things I've seen this year. And it's hard for me to say that do I like this better than the second season of Yashahime. Well, since Yashahime was a late start before after Great Jahy came out, though, so I can't say that. But I still enjoy what happened in the last previous episode of episode 9 of the second season of Yashahime, episode 9. That was a great episode. So it's gonna be I'll put it up there because I've enjoyed Yashahime so far, especially with that last episode was great. So especially with the villain of Mayonaka. So, but this here was nearly flawless anime series. I've enjoyed. I love Great Jahy. This episode was another great episode as well. Another one that fits the bill basically. So yeah, another great episode on Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated, episode 17, with that cliffhanger with Sawa and everything else that's happened in this episode. So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. So now that Sawa has those powers, what's gonna happen in episode 18 now? We have to wait till next week now. So, but yeah, another fantastic episode. I really enjoy this. You know, great on salty and stuff and humor and everything else. I'm just repeating myself. Everything about this episode I've already said. So yeah, it's another episode that I love. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Now I'm going to discuss on the next preview for episode 10 of Yashahime season 2. Now that's the next preview discussion. So thanks for watching and see y'all later.